Good evening, St. Vincent's and the Grenadines. I'm Charisma Charle, your fabulous Miss Instacash, powered by the National Archeries Authority. I'm from the ever-breezy community of Provenville. I'm 21 years old and I attended the Joshua Secondary School.
When you think about your childhood, what's one memory that instantly makes you smile?
Oh, that's a very good question. Well, as a lot of people do not know, I used to play football. So one memory that lingers in my head is getting chased by the neighbors for being on their mango tree after football practice.
What's the best piece of advice a parent, grandparent, or even a guardian would have give you?
My grandmother always told me, it's not how long you take to get there, but as long as you get there. It's something that keeps me going every day.
So growing up in your community, what are some of the lessons that you would have learned?
One thing I learned is that don't ever live in a world where you think that you're alone. You have people, reach out, they'll help you and they'll assist you. It takes a village. You can't do it by yourself.
Can you recall for me what it was like the first day in Farm 1?
It was actually beautiful, but I was actually nervous at the same time. I was like, oh, a new school, I'm the only one from Provenville. How am I going to blend in and everything like that? But then I decided to make a friend and it just went a bit smoother.
Would you mind sharing the name of your friend?
Her name is Alicia James. We've actually been friends for 10 years. She came back from England in February and she surprised me, had me crying. I attended the Argyle RC Primary School, which is not too far from the Argyle International Airport. During my time at the Argyle Primary School, the airport was being built, so I kind of had a little historical moment there.
What was it like going to the Argyle Primary School?
It was lovely. We had like choral speeches, dance groups, and other stuff that keeps us alive.
We all have that one teacher in school that we are really fond of. Who was that teacher for you?
I would say it was Miss Clark. She was a kindergarten teacher and she was very soft. Every time you come around you feel like, oh, there's a sunshine in your life.
In school, what was your favorite subject?
My favorite subject to this day still is English because I love writing like little poems and stuff like that. You'll catch me doing it just out of habit.
While you were at school, were there any extracurricular activities that you took part in?
I took part in being a part of the choral speech group and the dance group. I performed at the Performing Arts Festival.
What about sports? You played any sports?
No, I was not a runner. I tried, but I was not a runner. Football was something I picked up in secondary school.
Recall for us, what was the biggest challenge that you faced while you were in school?
My biggest challenge was financial difficulties. Like the finances to go to school on a daily, especially for college. For college, I had to try like 3 times to finish. I graduated June 25th, 2025.
So can you tell us a little bit more about your college days? You said that it was financially rough too.
Well, I had to work while attending college at the same time. So it was kind of hard juggling work and juggling college at the same time. I started and stopped, and then eventually I found a balance between the two.
Okay. Do you mind sharing with us what job you had?
I modeled costume for the Carnival Development Corporation, along with I did advertisements with different companies such as Jack's, etc.
If you were to go back and change something with yourself, let's say go over the whole college experience or the transition from secondary school to college and getting through that, what would you change?
Honestly, if I could go back, I'll go back and take some more time with my grandfather because he passed away in 2020 and I was so caught up trying to build my life that I kind of ignored the people that were very close to me. So So that's the only thing I would change. Other than that, I wouldn't change anything else. Everything that I've went through led me to where I am today.
What is your dream job or profession?
I didn't really think of working, but my dream job is to be an attorney at law.
If you could accomplish one thing that will make your family and your community beam with pride, what would it be?
It will be to be their Miss SVG 2025, of course.
So if you were to bring anybody back from the past and have us sit down with them and have dinner, who would it be?
That's kind of like a tricky question because there are a lot of people from the past. But I'll say I'll probably bring back George McIntosh.
And why?
I would ask him about the changes that he wanted to make towards the education revolution that I probably can implement myself now or shed some light on.
What's your favorite season of the year?
What's my favorite
season of the year? Is it Carnival, Independence, or Christmas?
My favorite season is actually Christmas through New Year's.
Why?
New Year's is my grandmother's birthday. So we normally start the year with a bang. And Christmas, we used to have this like a tradition where my grandfather would go and pose as a Santa Claus. Then I wake up in the morning with a ho ho ho, wondering what's going on in the house.
Who's your favorite local artist and why?
It's definitely Mason. It's like he gives like a full view of Vincentian women. Like his song, I think it's Cricks and Milk. Yeah, I love that song.
You have a day off from work, right? And you have a bank account that can allow you to do anything that you want to do. What would your perfect day off from work be?
I'll say it will be like a bank account to do anything that I want to do for the day. I'll take it and I'll spend some time with the less fortunate kids at the children's home. I'll give them a day that they've always dreamed of. Something that I never had.
But it's not a day specifically for you. You just want a day for you just to kick back and unwind. What would you do?
That is what I would do. Like,
okay.
It's something that I would love, making somebody else happy.
So we live in the Caribbean, and during summertime, we tend to visit a lot of the sites. What do you prefer? Do you prefer going to the beach, or do you prefer going to a river, waterfall, and tell us why?
I'll definitely say the river, because during this time, there are grapes ripening at Argyle, and my cousins and I tend to go down there a lot. So we enjoy the river along with we enjoy climbing the trees.
What's your favorite local dish?
The easiest dish, pillau. It's like the easiest thing to cook. You just get home, you wash the rice, you put the water to boil, and you just throw everything in. After you're finished, bring in the sugar, etc.
If you could improve one thing for the betterment of your community, especially for young people, what would it be?
I'll say I'll improve the counseling services, because I think a lot of young people feel abandoned and they're not doing enough to tackle that issue. It's like we feel as though there's nobody to talk to and there's nobody to reach out to. Because yes, the service is there, but it's like, okay, we want to know about it still. We want you to come and ask. Maybe different approaches would work, not just the regular, counseling services available to you.
Given the opportunity to go and further your studies, what would you choose to study and why?
I'll study a degree in general law and political science. Law is kind of like something that sparks from my childhood. My grandfather lost his property, so I'll say I like to make a little correction to that. Like everybody going forward, I would like for them to be able to come to me and I'll be able to solve that issue or even prevent it from happening. I like everybody to know their rights, know the do's and know the don'ts.
What would you say is the hardest lesson you've learned so far about being a woman in today's world?
I'll say the hardest lesson I've learned is, as a woman, you don't generally know who actually wants the best for you or who don't. Because a lot of people, they only see the body, they only see the beauty, that's all they see. So you don't know if their intentions are pure. And that's something that I have to accept as a woman.
What was that moment that you felt most proud of being a Vincentian?
I'll say graduating. Definitely graduating. Especially when I heard Charisma Charle, the division of paralegal studies.
Yankee or KFC?
Definitely KFC. I'm loyal to local, but when it comes to chicken,
Yankee. Okay.
definitely not.
What's your favorite local site?
There is a waterfall not too far from where I live. It's like a 5 minutes walk, and it's not, well, the news said that it was not accessible, but it is. I go up there to relax or to just take a break at times, like a 30-minute or hour break. It's very beautiful and it's untouched by other people. Like, it's just you and nature.
What are some of the biggest challenges that you would have faced growing up in Provenville?
I'll say being myself, like being my true self. There was always this high expectation, and at first it used to get to me a little, but
Your mom says you can have any fruit that you want to take for break. What would you take?
I'll take a grafted mango. I would definitely take a grafted mango.
What's your favorite Netflix series right now?
Beauty in Black.
If there was a song that you would say it would be the soundtrack to your life, what would you say that song is?
I'll say This Is My Fight Song.
Who is that song by?
I don't remember exactly who it is by, but I just love the one line that says, "This is my fight song, take back my life now." Yeah, I love that.
You're trying to give a little song.
Yeah,
Talent.
I actually love it. It's nice.
No. Imagine first, your younger self is looking at this interview. What's one thing you would like her to take away from it?
That we made it. We actually made it. Everything that was on our wish list, it's done. It's there. Anything else that remains, it's coming. It's like we got this.
Okay, so before we wrap up, we have some scenarios here that we want you to act out first. So imagine for 1 second that you just left school, you and your friend, and while you were passing by Miss John's yard, Miss John's dogs ran out and chased you and your friend all the way down the road. Now I want you to act out, reaching home and telling your mommy what happened.
Sorry. Do I have to sit? Mommy, bring me some water. Bring me some water fast. Mommy, you could believe me and Tia coming down the road talking about what Mr. John do his wife, and you could believe the dog just start running with down just like that. Right after we pass Mr. John dog running with down. And the thing about it, I always go on the tree and I feed those dogs and they still decide to run me down. Mommy, this is wickedness. This is the first is the loneliest number, but I promise I won't be lonely soon. Come witness boldness at La Fleur Royale, November 1st, 2025. Provenville, this crown is coming home. Last year we had a chance, but this year it's definitely yours.